Hello everybody, this is Vox Insanity, and welcome back to Pax Nova. This is a new batch of videos, so the first three were all together. I'm planning to do a couple here. Last time, we finished taking out our first city and wiping out our first faction, and now, I guess we're gonna choose some research to start out with. This is a fairly important decision, because we gotta figure out where we want to focus, and I think, we could get to Era 2, but that's going to take 28 turns. That's not really okay. I'm going to research Mega Labs, so then we can start researching things much quicker and get there, and it'll probably save us time in the long way. We also have a path, so we can either get Charismatic, which improves our affinity with all other factions, or I can increase my influence by +8. Because the thing is, I forget if increase influence is... No, it's not increase max. It's just give you 8 influence. And in which case... I don't know if I'm going to do anything with that right now. Charismatic just lasts forever. I think I'm going to go with Charismatic. I feel like that is a worthy thing for me to do. I just realized I hadn't started my timer yet, so I'm going to do that right now. Alright, so now, ending turn. Oh, you're truly worthy of the great ones. We continue the path of righteousness. Oh, hey, they've praised me. Cool. So, now I have higher influence growth, and I like them more, so we appreciate their words. That's a pretty good thing. Alright, so we are going to have our demolition squad just sort of sit here and be... And just be. And we got one more unit, which is our settler, because we had set that up to build last time. And I'm just going to have him make a beeline for Osmium Depot. And hopefully this isn't going to end up having me go through some creep territory, because that would be less than ideal. The shock troopers, maybe we'll have them. Do I have any other units who I could use to help prune some creeps? There's not a whole lot of reason to do this, except for that it's going to get annoying later. My demolition squad is fully powered. Yeah, sure, we're going to have them, these two squads, come together and wipe out some creeps. Just because. Oh, and new autosaving. Which proves that this is a different recording, because for some reason, every time you exit the game, it'll ask you for the autosave next time. It's slightly odd, but whatever. It's a small thing. There's the Aeon's Cult Scout. Not going to antagonize you, especially since you were just nice to me. Shock Troopers. Laser beams! Laser beams. More laser beams. I mean, one thing I gotta say, for as long as it takes to start up a game, turns go really fast. Like, the between turns go really fast. So that's at least... They're obviously doing a lot of preloading, which is a good thing. Alright, so that's gone. We got a little bit of ether. Aether. Aether. And I think we're gonna have... going to tell our troops to head up back to our capital, and we're going to have those guys head back to Mitikovo. And you're almost done, so we're going to have you move, because that is exactly where we want this. And then we're going to build our new city. Confirm. Alright, so we are... I almost want to just go straight for building... In fact, I think I will. But first, I'm going to grab an industrial district, because that'll help us build everything faster. And then... Well, and then we'll just... There's no real reason to wait. We'll just build the extraction districts right away. And that'll obviously take a while. That'll take, what? 14 turns to get that done. Probably not even going to have the citizens for to do that by that point, but that's okay. And then because I forgot, it wasn't you guys. Who had the next quest? You guys? No. Ermin, that was it. Alright, and then we have... I can do an action, so I can make a donation to them. That's fairly expensive, but that's only 7 turns worth of profit, so I think it's worth it. Just going to make a donation. Acquire the Citadel. Alright. Reluctantly, Ermin's leadership agrees to talk to us about the scientists. They claim they didn't... they claim that they didn't give much mind to his research and thus didn't know all the details. However, they grant us access to all his work on the Rift so that we can research it a little deeper. Cool. So we now got some more influence, which is decent. And our next quest. The scientist's work is incredibly extensive and written in a foreign language, and as if that wasn't enough, at first glance, it seems like his files and folders aren't exactly well organized. Parts of his work on other subjects appear to have been mixed in with his investigation on the Rift. We will need to put our scientists on it to make something out of all of this. So finish the scientist's files special project. Alright, so that's going to be under our research. So right now, under... Yeah, so that's a Era 2 thing. So we can't even do this yet until we get to Era 2. So that's going to be put on hold for a little while. But I think we're going to try and get some research sooner rather than later. Speaking of which, we can also buy some stuff from the other miners. We can get industrial food fertilizer, helps our food. Don't really want that. Also super expensive. A Rift artifact, which is rare. There's a 50% chance this artifact could generate 10 ether and a 50% chance of advanced path of enlightenment by +3 when used. Not the worst thing, but I mean, I don't even have the money for it right now. And then Hajima, I could use that to get knowledge, but that doesn't really do anything for us right now. Although, to be fair, we're also not actually doing anything with our influence, but we'll probably do stuff later. Probably. Just a hunch. Our scout isn't really useful anymore. Half a mind to just decommission it. I guess we're gonna explore these this last section of tiles. Actually, no, I should just nope, not what I wanted to do. Where'd you go? There you go. I'm just gonna set him to auto-explore. So he's gonna explore everything he can, and then he'll ask for more information, and then I'll just tell him to go away. Sometimes spreading holy scriptures is best done through peaceful means. You want to establish an embassy in our territory. Sounds like a good deal. This is a good deal. So now, what we can do is, not here, because I can't do anything here, is that we can now build an embassy, and obviously we have one of these for every faction. So it's a unique district that can only be built once. It's +10 affinity for the faction, and gives both factions a plus influence growth. So, but if it's invaded, it goes away. That's not a big deal. So these are pretty good, and you probably want to get these if you want to play nice with people. If you don't, you probably won't be building them. How long until we get another citizen? 24 turns. Ooh, that's going to be a while. I think we are also... What does pollution look like right now? I'm generating like none of this pollution, so I'm not gonna... I don't care. But we are going to... We got that upgraded. We can't upgrade that. We can upgrade the mines, which we will, just because we can. And can't do anything with these right now. Alright, next turn. Scouting. Big tanks. Mega labs. These will help us make our science better, which, to be fair, we don't actually have any science period right now, which is probably something I should fix. Oh, Lord, where am I going to put those? So, leader scientist is probably also a pretty good thing to get right now. Speaking of which, can we change leadership? Yes, we can. We can change it to technocracy, or can we? No, we need more pragmatism. Transactional needs more pragmatism. Heavy-handed needs more authority. Laissez-faire. So what we want to do right now is we want to pass that again. So we're basically just going to wait for 10 turns to do that. We can get more liberty, but that's not really going to help us right now. 2 influence, though. That's hardly anything. Advanced path of guide by 3. Sure, let's just see what happens. I mean, see what happens. We'll get a... we get higher on the path. That's what'll happen. Alright. Exploring. Shock troopers have arrived, so we'll just have them sit there and guard. Not that there'll be a whole lot of use if someone starts breaking stuff. Let's actually see, just because we have them right here. Let's see if there's anything interesting here, and if not, well, hopefully it's not too bad. Alright, let's search the shipwreck. Yep, we got enemies. Echlandis, or whatever. So, how tough are these guys? Not the toughest. What's that, oh, and then we have no attack, so they're gonna get... This could be bad. Nope, we took them out. Almost wiped us out, but hey. The Templars have changed their leadership to technocracy. I could condemn them, but I'm not going to. Plus, since I'm going for technocracy, that'll actually be good, because when you have the same military leadership, people like you. Any leadership style, leadership type. So, when it's the same, they'll like you more. So we kind of... We want them to like us. Mostly because we don't want to get into a fight with them. They are stronger than us right now. Alright. My people have developed Aether Fertilizer. We are looking to trade 1 Ethereum if you're interested. Wow, that is a really good deal, as far as I'm concerned. I think, according to this means it's good for them, but I consider it really good for us. So, yeah, it seems like a really good deal. E equals MC squared. What a surprise. Alright. Next research is going to be... We might want to just get to the row 2. Era 2. Yeah, I think for right now that's our best bet. And hopefully we can figure out a better way, a way to get some more research here eventually. But we have some population that isn't being used, so we can either build the embassy or we can build the research district. The research district is, I think, more useful right now since I'm complaining about my research. So let's get that. Let's put it here so we'll get some other bonuses. That'll be finished in 2 turns. And that's that. And right now we're just waiting. Oh, hi. Thank you for just sitting your... The AI, I have noticed, has a bad habit of just plunking their units down wherever, especially after a fight. Like, after they've fought a war, they'll just be like, oh, well, I'm just going to leave this wherever the heck it was before. And if you need to get there, well, too bad. Hopefully this isn't... I should actually check real quick. They do still like us, right? Ooh, they do not respect us at all. They are unimpressed with our military strength, so we should start building that up. Especially because we have a plenty good treasury now. So let's get some shock troopers. Oh, I don't have enough osmium. Some vanguard. Let's build some artillery tanks and some light tanks. And because the whole thing is that I'm worried about them not liking us, we're going to just buy these all outright really fast. Oh, and then out of curiosity, are you guys at war with the Aeon cult? No, but you've declared them your nemesis, so you probably will be eventually. The Aeon cult still likes us, though. So, at least they don't dislike us. Alright, and I guess we're gonna... I mean, we're probably not going to get much out of it, but I think we're going to start looking at these just kind of to have something to do during these turns. And if we get some more osmium or other useful materials, that will be decent. Oh good, we found a trap. That's even better. I forgot about that one. Even more useless. Because when you find an enemy, at least the unit that fights them gets experience. When you get damaged, you just get damaged. Oh good, my scout's under attack. My troops are too, but they're hold their own. Ish. Ish is right. I'm going to move these out of here, over here, so they're not in anyone's way. And then our vanguard will come in and search this. Which are these guys? Oh, I don't know if I've seen these guys before. Oh, but these were what we fought earlier. I do hope that one of the things that the developers eventually put in is a little bestiary so we can see more about these guys. Because they look kind of interesting, but you don't get any... There's no other information about them. At least no fluff information. Oh boy. Okay, so we got the tank. The tank can't shoot anyone yet, because even though it's got range, and so theoretically I should be able to go here and attack. No, you can only attack in ranged if you haven't moved yet. So I think I'm going to move him here, and I'm going to regret this next turn. And then if we have the Vanguard attack them, that's not a good. That's not going to work. That's also not going to work. Great, our Vanguards suck. I thought they were a little bit better than this. I guess I'm used to them having their better swords. Have you guys move over here. I guess I'll just hopefully you guys will draw some fire. Oof, that's not how I wanted that to go, though. Okay, so they just moved around. So now we can have them be bombed, and our Vanguard can easily finish them off. Alright, and then we'll have them rest after that. We'll move that tank over there, just so it's... Again, because if it's on there, then I can't produce anything more. It's sort of the eternal conundrum. This is finished, but we don't have any Firite to upgrade it. We also can't get hydromicrobiotics because we're not next to a sea, which we never will be, so that kind of sucks, but I knew that one. I chose that. Ooh, the scout's gonna die here. Oh, like right here. It's dead right now. Yep. Well, that sucks. Ooh. And there goes my Vanguard. Happy times. Have them. Bomb them. Let's see. This missile troop. They're not going to give us more enemies, are there? No, yay, we got more mushrooms. I don't know if I know what the mushrooms do. The Ermicata. They're a very popular food source. It says, and highly durable, but I don't know what it does. Actually, it's probably in the farm somewhere. Like, I probably use those to upgrade with one of the upgrades. I probably use those to upgrade with one of the upgrades. Man, my vocabulary is phenomenal. Alright. We are, however, closing in on the 20-minute mark, but we haven't done much, so I'm not going to call it here. Not for a little while, at least. We'll have those guys heal. You still have movement. Going for over there. Oh, and something I should point out, because you might be wondering, well, you're complaining about not having these resources, why don't you just set up another settler? We can only have 2 cities on this planet right now. There will be text that lets increase that, but only up to like 5. But you also might be thinking then, well, wait a minute, you've got 3 cities. Your 2 cities and your vassal. Vassals don't count. And I also, so even if I had, and I do have the 8 that I would need to assimilate this, I can't do it right now because that would put me at 3 cities, and I can't do that. So I should actually figure out something I can do with my influence. And actually what I'm going to do is pass the austerity measures again. I don't have enough influence. Why not? Oh, but I think does it actually cost? Yes, but it does cost when it says +3 cost 3 influence for each of your cities. That does count your vassal cities. I'm pretty sure, since otherwise I should be able to do this because that would be I've got 2 cities. That should be 6. Ooh, that's not good. Can I change my leadership type anyways? I could change it to. Not really. This isn't great. Prepare for war effort. I also can't do that. I can pass free healthcare, which gives us more liberty and prosperity, which is, you know, the cities will grow, but I don't need more liberty right now. I need more anything else. I could activate authorized slavery, but that doesn't seem like a... it gives us more labor, but basically no one else likes you for that. You know, because slavery. That's... If I have to explain that to you, I don't. I won't. So I have you sit here, and you're going to bomb them in a minute. Skip turn. Our tank is going to loop around and join you. The Will of the Void requires 1 Ethereum. I'm offering armored warfare in exchange. Okay, I thought he was making it a demand there. That would have... I mean, that's not a big demand. I probably would have done it anyways, but if he's giving me a tech for it, then hell's yes. Yeah, actually, I think this is in our favor. Because, yeah, like, a full tech for 1 resource like this, there's no way that's not in our favor. Armored Warfare also lets us build better tanks if we want, but I don't think we really want to right now. Because you can see the light tank design has been upgraded. We can also upgrade our existing light tanks so that they're better. Start the bombardment. But again, I'm not going to worry about that at this point in time. Search the escape car crew. 300 credits. Definitely could be worse. Could be bad. Alright. Next turn. But we are getting to the 20-minute mark. I want to keep my videos around that for right now. So, thank you all for watching. This has been Vox Insante. See you guys next time.